I watched my childhood home get demolished, and felt my past crumble with it. The dust cloud billowed, a choking, sepia-toned shroud against the clear morning sky. Daniel Hayes, 42, stood rooted to the spot across the street, a strange mix of dread and morbid fascination holding him captive. The mechanical arm of the excavator, an orange behemoth, tore into the brick facade of what was once his bedroom, ripping away a piece of his childhood with a horrifying crunch. This wasn't just a house. This was the physical embodiment of his past, now crumbling before his very eyes. The echoes of a vanished life. He remembered the peeling blue paint on that very wall, where he'd measured his height year after year with pencil marks. He remembered the faint scent of his mother's rose garden, now just a barren patch of churned earth. The living room, where Christmas trees had stood tall and bright, was now a gaping maw of twisted wires and splintered wood. Each thud of the wrecking ball, each tearing sound of metal on plaster, was a blow to his chest. His parents, Margaret and Thomas, both in their early 70s, stood beside him, silent witnesses to the destruction. Margaret clutched Thomas's hand, her face pale, her eyes distant, undoubtedly lost in her own kaleidoscope of memories. Thomas, usually stoic, had a tremor in his jaw. This house had been their first home as a married couple, the place where they had built their family. Daniel felt a profound sense of loss, deeper than just bricks and mortar. It was the loss of a tangible link to simpler times, to scraped knees and secret treehouses, to family dinners and whispered bedtime stories. The laughter that once echoed through those halls, the tears shed within those walls, the quiet comfort of familiarity, it was all being reduced to rubble and dust. The roof collapsed with a groan, sending up a final, dramatic plume. Where a sturdy home once stood, now there was only a growing mound of debris, a jagged scar on the landscape. Daniel swallowed, a lump forming in his throat. His past wasn't just crumbling, it was being erased, leaving behind only the dust of memory. The silence that followed the final crash was deafening, the sound of an era ending.